Impact. I think, again, Randy Karshner, and where I've struggled in the field is planning. And he gave some very precise comments and suggestions on what to do. And so therefore that leads to my 30-day commitment, which would be I commit to using the enhanced planning techniques to raise my daily interview level up to 9 before returning home. That's about a 50% increase. I mean, for the last 30 days, I've been averaging about 5 to 6 interviews a day. So,
thank you.
Me?
Hold on. So the routine, as you can see, is you give your commitment, and we pour on a little love. So, Jamie, thank you for being a group leader. And I guess the big word from watching you all week is just the focus. And by focus, I mean watching you take notes, watching you really listen. This is a profession, and I could tell with sincerity you take this profession seriously. You take your goals seriously, and that's very respectable. So thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.
The thing that impacted me the most was the fact that the organization put on a very first-class training presentation the entire week. I've been involved with a lot of companies, and I've had a lot of sales training classes similar to this, but to me this was first class because they were on point with everything that we did, and everything had some value to it. My commitment is to apply the universal sales close to every sales call where it's applicable, because I like to increase my closing ratio.
Larry Sparks. I remember when I got in on Monday night, I was eating dinner by myself. I hadn't talked to anybody. I didn't know who was here, who wasn't. And I didn't even see him, but I was waiting on my food, and he was leaving, actually, and introduced himself. Very cordial, very pleasant guy, very professional in every aspect. It was a pleasure to work with Larry. And all I can say is he's the best dresser in the class, so you win that. It was a pleasure with that.
What impacted me was, as nice as this whole training regimen, hotel room and everything was, what's definitely going to stand out for me more, the personalities of all of you, of staff. I mean, just looking at Randy and Mark Moffitt, how both of them, as much success as they've had, they're nothing alike. And everybody here, as different as each one of us are, I can see a little bit of myself in each one of you, and the things that you struggle with and the things that you've had success with. I've had similar things, and on days where I don't want to go into that next business, or that I don't really want to get into the car, I'm going to remember you guys, and remember these guys are doing it every day too, and it's going to really, really help me in the weeks to come. My commitment is I will commit to using the verbatim second universal close upon every time I don't get a firm yes when I make my closing statement, and I will stick with that to increase my success here.
Marty McMillan. As he said, Mark Moffitt, Randy Karshner couldn't be two different personalities. And Larry and Marty are a lot different. Larry's more reserved. Marty, what I like about Marty is his passion. He's kind of controlled chaos. And you always know where he stands, and I appreciate that in any person. Too many times people in this world are PC, and they like to say what they think you want to hear. And you know where Marty stands, and I always appreciate that. And he's not afraid to share what he thinks, and I think that's a plus. So it was a pleasure working with you.